All right, y'all. This is for my singles and ready to mingles, and I gotta make it fast because I gotta pick up my children. So, this is for those of you who are single and wondering when it's gonna happen for you, right? So let's see. Limited perspective and narrow mind. So that right off the rip, like maybe you need to expand your horizons. Unsound mind going mad, divine feminine counterpart. So I feel like a lot of you have definitely stepped into your divine energy. Discreet, hidden love, low profile, meeting up, hanging out, and tough love, painful romance. I feel like a lot of you have dealt with, a lot of type of romance that really wasn't public. It was a lot of hidden things, a lot of secret kind of energy here. Rendezvous, meeting up, hanging out, but you've stepped into your divine energy. So I feel like that's not working for you no more. Yeah, it's not giving. Karmic counterpart. Wow. Okay. Let's see, singles. What else we got? Satin, sexual desires and cravings, surrendering to the divine. Nonchalant, unfazed, unbothered, and abandoned and neglect. Self-care, self-love. I feel like a lot of you have definitely been working on yourselves. I do feel like a lot of you have neglected yourselves for quite some time here, and a lot of it may have had to do with a karmic situation you were a part of that kind of came in to, like, teach you some lessons, probably brought you down to the dumps, you know what I'm saying, destroyed you to the point where you felt like you had no purpose, right? And all of this was behind desire, craving, sexual energy, and you're finally releasing this and surrendering to the divine. I do feel like you act as though you are unbothered, though it bothers you a lot. You're dealing with it accordingly, I feel. Self-love, self-care, status, respect, reputation, codependency, detachments. Yeah, you're dealing with your codependency issues, right? Why do I need to stay attached to somebody? Why do I need to stay attached to someone? It's about respect, right? It's about respect. So at the bottom of here, we have surrender, divine, y'all. Somebody has stepped into their divine feminine energy. And let me tell you something. Once you do that, there's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going back. And we have surrender again. You're giving it to, as the church folks say, give it to God, right? Giving it to higher self. Mute. You're not even talking. You're not saying much. I feel like you are keeping tabs on something or someone, which could be that karmic counterpart. Don't do that. Inner child, working on your inner child energy, and very inspirational. And then we have suffering and silence. So a lot of you have been suffering in silence about a situation dealing with the karmic, and I feel like you haven't really spoken about it much. Maybe you haven't even publicized it because it probably wasn't a public situation. It was a situation you were in that you could not publicize, like, being the other man or being the other woman. But now that you're in your divine feminine energy, nobody can shut you up. I feel like you haven't spoken about it, you kept it quiet, but at the same time, you are demanding what you want. You're demanding what you desire and not letting anybody breadcrumb you and all of that. So let's go to part 2, singles.